Hello baby boys, in today's video I'm exposing some problematic Sims content creators. I have so much to unpack, so many opinions that I want to share, so let's start with this guy, not Malcolm. This lovely person is so obsessed with The Sims 4 but in the worst way. All he does is talk shit about it non-stop and he's getting some hate for his content being one note. Now what I think about it? I think he's a very smart twink. 9 days ago, as I'm writing this script, this guy posted a video addressing my cancellation by the Sims community. And well, I wouldn't say he was cancelled by the entire community, but a lot of people dislike him for not liking Sims 4 basically, and doing like over 300 videos about that. His videos were recommended to me a lot, so even I was like, this guy has no content other than hating a game. Now, I will say this, as a content creator, we need to find a type of content that engages people the most, and if we can repeat the same content over and over and it works every time, that's exactly what we should do. That's what Not Malcolm is doing, and if I were in his shoes, I would do the very same. People be like, stop these videos, but then they're like rage watching the whole thing and creating an audience for the same videos they wish were never made. And a lot of people also enjoy talking shit about Sims 4 because, wow, it's so deserved. Not Malcolm is also not afraid of exposing fellow content creators and how they collab with EA despite everything this company has done. I mean, I did try to enjoy EA's creator network and they just ignored me, so I think this channel is not big enough for it. But Not Malcolm is not so one note. He also talks shit about Sinzy and others. His whole channel is now based on exposing problematic people and buggy games, and I think that's valid. I don't watch or follow his channel only because I don't play these games, but I think his sense of humor and editing skills are amazing. I wish I could. I just don't care about Sims 4 at this point and nothing that happens to or in this game. The community is toxic, the game is broken, we know that already. What I do not understand is why people were mad when others are mad about a paid game that's broken. How dare you, EA Games, you had me fooled. And you too, Maxis. Death to all of them. If your game is working and you never had any issue with it, that's amazing, but please shut up. Spoiler alert, nobody cares. Some people got mad at me and BB Pixels when we made videos exposing how buggy Sims 2 Legacy was, to the point where BB had to ask people to stop attacking her over this, and it's just so annoying. Like, if I paid for a mother game, then I'm gonna complain if it's buggy. I feel like Not Malcolm is the greatest example of hating Sims 4 nowadays, but many creators grew their audiences that way, such as Session Sims and many more. Even I tried too. My channel will never be like that though, because I love Sims 2 and I'd never abandon it just to hate on other games. Jada the Lady is another case of this and I love her. This person started a channel where she basically exposes predators in the Sims community. I'm invested in a way that is not even healthy. Her videos are so cool. I mean, its content is disturbing but cool. Her content is valid and important but also smart. People love messy, problematic stuff even if they shouldn't, and she's getting a lot of track and her channel can get huge. I think a good example of how people do not understand how YouTube works is this comment. This person has said they enjoyed Not Malcolm's content before when he was doing Let's Plays. And that's not a problem, to enjoy someone's content is cool, but well, another friend of mine said Let's Plays are dead, and she was right. I'm talking about Pleasant Sims. People gave her so much shit for saying this, but honestly she was not lying. The fact people tried to compare her channel to Lil Sinzy's and other bigger channels to justify that Let's Plays are not that is so dumb. Yeah, if you have a solid, successful YouTube channel, you can make Let's Plays, but they're still flopping when compared to your other videos, and that was her whole point. I did a poll back then asking people their favorite content on Sims channels, and most votes were for Let's Plays. Marty Carr, yeah, the one and only, left a comment saying that the view count doesn't reflect that, and then Rikoski, yeah, I'm naming dropping everyone today, said to me not to trust posts because people don't know what they want. So this is common sense among us content creators. Let's Plays are dead, and what's trending right now is basically hate stuff, and not only for The Sims but for every type of content out there. That's why we're seeing so many videos trashing Sims 4, Enjoy, and other Simtubers. I've made some videos like that too, and not that I'm always original or creative, but I try to not repeat myself as much, even if it works for my channel. I think that's also why we don't have many Sims 2 bigger channels active at this moment. I believe Marticore is probably the biggest Sims 2 channel that is still around, and also Crazy Mark, but we really struggle to get the same numbers as those huge Sims 4 channels, because honestly, there's not a lot to hate about the Sims 2. There are many little Sims 2 active channels like mine, such as Bad Natty, Reese, Belladova, BB Pixels, Oh My God Zephyr, 10x Sims 2, and none of them are doing this type of content because, as I said, there's close to nothing to hate in this community. Back to Sims 4, Lil Sinzy is the apex predator at this point, and no one threatens her hang. When it comes down to numbers, I believe Pleasant Sims was also like the queen of Sims 2 YouTube. I don't think there's a bigger channel that's mainly focused on the Sims 2. That's why it blows my mind that she gave up on that so easily. But anyway, Lil Sinzy herself is often the target of hate and even full videos about it, like this one from Gigi's Neck of the Woods. Love her voice, by the way. Honestly, I think that sometimes people just want to hate so much that they will try to find things to hate instead of just naturally hating and loving some stuff, and I believe that's the case with Lil Sinzy. She's really charismatic, talented, professional, and so I don't think she deserves so much hate. Sure, she's basically an EA employee at this point, but even though she's most likely to compliment any Sims 4 release, she does share some negative critiques as well and seems very honest to me. I don't watch her a lot, only because I don't play this game, but she seems very passionate about her content and I love that. Now, I will say this, sometimes I do wish we as a whole community, including bigger content creators, would riot against some crazy shit that EA has done to The Sims. As a content creator myself, I'm still trying to understand what people want to watch, because these days, and I'm not naming anybody because I don't want to sound mean, but I was watching someone very big play The Sims 2, and then something very regular happened during their gameplay, and this person reacted in the most exaggerated and loud way possible, screaming and doing crazy faces. When we're recording videos, we're always doing a voice, and there's a little bit of a character as well entering the scene, but that was too much and it just felt so fake. I don't feel like I can do this, and I think people expect and want this kind of reaction in Let's Plays videos, but to me that's just cringy. Starting this channel in 2023 made me feel as if I was very late to a party. Most of what you can do with The Sims 2 was already made, and even when I do stuff that was never done before, not a lot of people care. The reasons for that are clear to me. 1, the game is old, and 2, I need to improve my content. But honestly, most videos from The Sims 2, 3, and 4 are just repetitive messes at this point, even some of mine. How many challenges, builds, Let's Plays videos one can make before it becomes too much? If you're running a big channel, then I think you can do as much as you want, but us, these small ones, we have to bring our very best every single time. Now I'm gonna talk about some very creative videos that I really love in the community. Why once-based playstyle in The Sims 2 should die from Bad Natty was so much fun, such a cool topic to address, and she got a lot of views for that one. So I do think our community is still here just waiting for creative content to be made. Then of course we have the whole April Black channel, and honestly I'm so thankful for this woman. She has revolutionized this community for good. Oh, and the whole How Corrupt Hood Name Is series from 10x Sims is also so fun, and she's back with another chapter, so go stream 10x Sims. These channels, including Marticore, The Sims Lore, and even Pleasant Sims, inspire me daily. And they're not about hating anything, so that's cool too. Not everybody will bend to whatever is trending, but I feel like I would. I'm not playing here, I want this channel to grow. At the end of the day, I think the whole point of this video was a big hate the game, don't hate the player. We content creators are playing a big game, and sometimes we will do what we love, but sometimes we will have to bend in order to grow. Maybe you know me from Open Pleasant View or my Transgender Sims tutorial, but a lot of you met me at the tragic end of Pleasant Sims and other messy videos. Lil Sinzy and other big channels don't have to play the same game we do, so to compare us is always dumb. Creating content is not easy, but I love to, so so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. That's it for today's video, baby boys, and I'll see you in the next one.